Hello people on this internet, it is me, Krazapar, doing yet another review. This one is on a MOV review, and my own version of someone else's mock. This is on a mock called Clayriox. And as I stated, Clayriox is not mine. He belongs to a guy named Bionicle Instructions. It's a YouTube channel I found one night perusing the internet, or in the deeps of YouTube, trying to get inspiration for more mocks of mine, especially for the Prisoners of the Pit. And this guy was a part of his catalog. He's got a big catalog, by the way, of just nothing but instruction videos. That's all it really does. And I like this guy. I like the look of this guy well enough that I decided to build him. And I have to give a disclaimer. If you want to build this guy for yourself, you can't do it by the instructions because the instructions are made with LDD or Studio or whatever the hell it is he uses to make them. And in the digital landscape, you can get away with a lot of connections, but here you cannot. So in the instructions, it actually uses an illegal connection that you cannot use. It's in the torso right here. I'll explain to you more when we get to it. But right now, I'm going to go over like just the basics where we usually do. And of course, that means we're going to start off with the feet with this guy. So the feet and legs, pretty standard. They're just Paraka feet and legs. Paraka legs, and they've got the silver feet that came in the 2008 Makuta. So Gorast and Biddle. His armor is Anika armor. Another disclaimer: I also, outside from like adjusting the torso, that was illegal. I left out a couple things, like a few missions that I didn't really want to add on there. So like he's also got in the instructions the rock armor that came with Bruiser and the Hero Factory sets, and a couple other sets from like Bionicle G2 and other ones from I think even Brain Attack. So keep that in mind. I do have a couple things adjusted here. The torso is pretty much an Anika torso. It uses a Vaki pelvis down there to connect it to the Technic lift arm, and that connects up to the Anika torso. His head's connected to a Mata foot. Sorry. And he's got a standard just Paraka arms, just like this. One is in a squid launcher, the other one ends in a Mantax claw, and these Mantax claws come in red in an Exoforce set. I don't remember if they're exclusive to any one set. I think they come in a couple Exoforce sets, so you can just look up Exoforce mechs and you can find where these guys come from. I actually remember off the top of my head. He's got a Kalma head for his head. The instructions call, by the way, to keep that third eye up there in the forehead blank. I didn't like the look of it, so I just put a black Baraki eyepiece in there to try to cover it up. If I had it my way, I would use a dark red one because it would fit in there, but alas, I can't because Lego hasn't done that yet, so thank you, Lego. The back armor. He's got a Prydac foot going down his back for his spine, and then actual spines, he's got Nocturne spines. The LX spines in blue that came with Nocturne. There we go. And his torso, he's also got a Kama armor piece right there. And that's another addition I made. Just to stop it from rattling around, I added that little weird Technic piece there. You can get a better look at it on the back. That came in Witch Doctor. And that burnt orange color, I don't know why I haven't swapped it out yet. I could, but I'm just lazy. So it's just there in dark orange. You can use the one in like, I think they come in black and in gray. They definitely come in gray, but I think they come in black too. So you can do whatever you want. But I decided to use it to just stop the rattling. And for the most part, that's it. I mean, he's got like 3 points of articulation in the leg, 3 points in the arms, and then 1 in the head. Pretty standard Anika build. But let's get to the part that's illegal and not standard. So in the instructions for the original guy, it uses just the normal handpiece for the neck connection, which is fine. But I decided to carry the white through with the Namada foot. But also, it allowed me to actually leave room to readjust how this guy is built. And this is how it's built right there. It uses those little small Technic pin axle connectors. They get up in there, and then it uses this other 1x2 Technic connector or pin connector with an axle hole running through it that come in like some of the Titan sets, but originally I think like everyone would probably use or knew this as being the torso connector for the Taraga. And the illegal bit in the instructions is that this guy's definitely supposed to be a little bit smaller because, I mean, it compacts the torso down actually quite a bit. In the instructions, it tells you to connect these pieces backwards so that it lies flush with the Bionicle torso. But the issue is with that is that I don't know if you can see it well on the camera, but the Bionicle torso has this little ridge going right there. You can barely see it. And it means that it bumps, like the ends of these pieces bump up against the Bionicle torso. And the easy fix, of course, is just to add another layer, like a Technic lymph arm in between there in the connector bit so it can lie flat. But then you also have the fact that his torso has got this really weird, awkward gap and weird lift to it. So I decided to just kind of bite the bullet and make him longer, ever so slightly, and then have it just rest like that. And then I decided to just get rid of the normal neck connection because it looked kind of bare. And since this is also the only other point of white on him, to carry it through by using the Mata foot right here to connect it. And I just got to make sure I do this one-handed. Can I do that one-handed? I can. There we go. I have struggled to do that every other time I've tried to review this guy. Just one-handed. I'm happy I did it there. But that's basically it. It was just a simple fix. And oh, he's going to fall over now. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. It's a little difficult to get him posed on a mattress like this. I still don't have an official setup yet. But, yeah, anyways, back to what I was saying. Simple fix. I really like this guy. I think he looks pretty nice. Pretty cool. He definitely could pass as like an actual, like, either combination model between a couple sets or like an actual official canister set. So I think the guy did a pretty good job making a prisoner muck. I decided to add a little bit of just restrictions to it because of my weird restrictions when it comes to making mocks, and also just fix the couple things that were illegal about it. But that's basically about it. We'll drift ourselves into the size comparison. So here we are with the Mari Torn, keeping it in check. And then we got to do it with Nuparu Mari, who's a little bit taller. Here he is. So he could definitely be a little bit taller. I think I remember him seeing more lines of like up here-ish. So about the same height as Nuparu Mari. And then just for the sake of another size comparison with another prisoner of the pit, we'll do Nocturne. Here is Nocturne. So yeah, that's pretty much it. This will be the first video of 2006. Woohoo. And I do want to say thank you guys for watching. Be sure to go check the channel below, Bionicle Instructions, and watch the video. Pretty cool guy. If you ever are bored or need more instructions and some inspiration for box and stuff, he's the guy to do it. And he doesn't just do Bionicle Instructions. He does it for Hero Factory. He's done it for Hero Factory at least. Not as much as Bionicle, but he does have it. And if you're a G2 fan, he has it for G2 as well. He's got a couple of G2 mocks as well. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Thank you guys for watching. It's Krasapar signing back out. I'll have another video out tonight too. Yeah, thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.